Hey everyone, it's Ross from RT Fitness here, and today I would like to talk to you about alcohol choices. So the sun's been shining the last few weeks, the World Cup's been on, so with that, obviously us being northern, we like to drink, and we drink a lot, and we'll have any excuse to drink a lot during the week, weekends, whatever. For me, as soon as the sun's out, the barbecue's out, barbecue means drink as well. Obviously for all the people who like football out there, that means drink every single time there's a match on, a few cans here, a few cans there. Obviously with the sun out on the weekend, everybody wants to get out during the day, get down to town, drink during the day, have a nice day session. Obviously, if you are watching this, you are into your fitness or want to be into fitness. So I'm going to be shedding some light on all of that alcohol, what you've been consuming or going to consume, because just Friday gone, talking to one of our clients, and he was telling us how much he drank, and I was absolutely just gobsmacked. So just to put things into light of what is in alcohol, how many calories in there, what it equates to within your training, how long it does actually take to burn it off, and how much fat you put on with the alcohol you are consuming. So I'm just going to go through some few things and obviously give light on things. So Guinness, pint of Guinness. Pint of Guinness is 244 calories per pint. A person I was talking to said he drank a lot more than 1 pint. But if say you drank 10 pints of Guinness, that equals to 2,440 for just one session. 2,440, that's like a general guy's, like active man's maintenance calories for the day. So this isn't including food, that would be your total caloric intake for the day, and that would be it. Nothing else. But obviously with that you would have your daily foods, and then say you eat that, then you'd probably have your kebab on the night or whatever else, and your calories would be absolutely shocking. You're talking 6,000–7,000 calories just in one sitting. That's without having the shots, what you forgot about, and whatever else. And then probably the hangover the next day, you're going to aim towards junk food as well and have a shitload more, and you're going to just keep piling on, and that's just one day. I mean, if you go out 2–3 times a week, think of that and think of how much you're putting on just through alcohol alone. So Stella, a little bit more. So if I was to pick a drink myself, it would be Stella. That's my favourite kind. So I'm in the higher calorie one. But I have just been introduced to Bud Light, which is 176 calories per pint. Which, if you think about it, like from here to here, like even just that swap from Stella to Bud Light, like say you are a heavy drinker and you do have 10 pints, so 10 pints of 2,500 compared to 1,700 is quite a significant amount just by changing up your beer from there to there, and they're still going to get you just as pissed. I mean, Bud Light, yeah, it's a little bit lower in alcohol percentage, but all in all, it is the better option for trying to maintain weight, or like if your goal's weight loss or whatever. It's a better option rather than just going for the heavier stuff. So for all you wine and Prosecco people, I haven't just put it down in singular pints, I put it in bottles, because you know and I know you don't just have a glass of wine, and if you say you do, the glass must be fucking this big. So wine, you're averaging around 750 calories per bottle of wine. Prosecco, a little bit less. When all these Prosecco drinkers, they're always saying, well, it's less calories than wine. Well, it is, but not like by masses of amounts. So don't think you're doing yourself like a big justice by just having those two, between those two. So yeah, there's not much difference between the wine and Prosecco, so just go for whichever one you want, but obviously bearing in mind you are consuming that amount, and if it's 750 calories, say you're on a weight loss journey, say you're on 1,500–1,700 calories per day, that's half your daily intake gone just from your bottle of wine. And don't be just saying you have it on a weekend, because a lot of the people I know, a lot of the clients we train, midweek drinkers, well, drinkers, so it's all week round drinkers, all the time, glass of wine here, glass of wine there, and obviously that glass turns into a bottle, ends up being a bottle each night. I mean, you see it on, I mean, for me it's a Tuesday morning where my bins get put out and all you hear in the streets is clank, clank, clank with all those empty bottles. So your vodkas, these are doubles, because who has a single in the north? So vodka, 116 calories for a double, whiskey, 119 calories for a double, and gin, which for some unknown reason is such a popular drink at the minute, tastes of fucking perfume, is 104 calories. So yes, all in all, it is the lowest, but I mean, it's not too much different from these two here. It is one of the lowest calorie drinks out there, especially if you have it like with the diet soda, which is like your 0 calorie sodas. So you are looking like 104 calories, which is, in fairness, the lowest calorie drink. But obviously everybody knows this, that's why everyone's quite opting for it. So they end up drinking more because they think, well, it's sort of like a free drink. But nothing's free for calories wise. And also I put a cider, which is the heaviest of the lot, because it is pure sugar. So you're talking 290 calories for a pint of cider. I mean, I'd never really hear you say I'm a cider drinker, but yeah, cider is one of the highest calorie ones out there. I mean, I do like a cider, but generally around Christmas time I'll have a couple, but that's it. So let's equate these. Into what training takes to burn some calories. So say if you had, where can we go from? We'll start from the top. So 2 pints of Stella or Guinness. That's over 500 calories, or just say 500 calories on the Guinness. That's an hour on the treadmill, just for 2 pints. You think of how fast you can neck 2 pints compared to how long and hard it would take you to run on a treadmill for an hour. Just at it's still a nice steady pace on the treadmill, but even so, pounding away, and if you are overweight, obviously your knees hurt with that, but 2 of those equals an hour on the treadmill. That does not seem worth it to me. Where's another one? We'll say even a Bud Light, just for a singular pint, that would be 10 minutes if you've ever done burpees. 10 minutes of burpees non-stop. They're fucking hard enough and anywhere. Never mind for 10 minutes straight. And that's for 200 calories to burn off. So your wine, I mean, I've got a two-hour walk there, 500 calories, 2 hours of walking. You're probably going to turn around and comment and say, well, if I do a bar crawl, then I can burn a lot of it off. Yeah, you probably can. But yeah, a 2-hour walk, 500 calories. So even like close to the Prosecco, 660. Bottle of Prosecco, close to a 2-hour walk. Your vodkas, whiskies, stuff like that. So say a 45-minute HIIT session, so a nice interval session. You generally, if you are giving someone a HIIT session, 45-minute session, you'll burn around 500 calories. So that means you could have three double gins. No, how long? 104? So close to 10 double gins for that amount. So that doesn't seem too bad now that I'm talking about it. But obviously the amount of effort what you put into that compared to how fast you can drink, it's a lot of work and effort to burn off the alcohol. Now, you know all of this alcohol stuff. I mean, obviously everybody will always say, well, why don't you switch to spirits instead? Yeah, it's a great option, like especially if you are conscious of weight loss or maintaining your body weight as is. So yeah, switch it up. Obviously, if you don't like it, you can switch it up to like a lower calorie type lager. Wine and Prosecco, I'm not really too sure on these because I'm not one of these drinkers, so I don't know what the alternate is. But yeah, the other trouble is when you're pissed, you eat. And when you eat shit food. It's not like you're drinking all this and then saying, oh, how I love, let's go out for a salad. No, it's for a kebab. That's where you'll get a little bit of salad. kebab, pizza, curry, whatever it is. And with that, you're talking another 1,500 to 2,000 calories on top of, say, your 10 pints. What was that? 2,440. So that's just in a night, which is 4,440 calories just on your night out. That's only 10 pints in a kebab, okay? That, and then your daily food. You've probably ate 2,000 before that. There you go, 6,440 calories within a day. It takes 3,500 calories to put on 1 pound of fat. So you've easy, in one day, put on a pound of fat. Now then, if you are a mega big drinker and you've had 20 pints, like a conversation I had the other day, add another 4,400, it's 4,800 calories, add another 4,800 calories to this total. You're talking well over 10,000 calories. So that means in one day you'll have gained 2 pounds of fat just from one heavy session. I hope this helps. I hope you switch your alcohol up a bit or reduce it a bit, especially if your goals are fat loss. Well, if your goals are fat loss, you're going to have to. Okay, you can't just keep doing what you're doing, keep making excuses every time it's sunny to like get drunk, get pissed. Yeah. Any questions, hit them up in the comments. I'm Ross from RT Fitness. Cheers.